Someone tell me why I keep doing videos after I shower. Hello everyone and welcome to tea time. Today I'm drinking caramelized apple, and I have a caramelized apple downstairs in the fridge. Might have that later. But it's been brewing for over the recommended 2 minutes. They suggest brewing this tea for a maximum of 2 minutes. Any longer and you lose the delicate taste. Whoops! I like my tea hella strong. So, we're gonna deal with that. Best enjoyed without milk. Cool, because I'm lactose intolerant. So here it is. And, here we go. Ooh, I don't want that taste to be delicate. That's like straight up caramel apple. I like it. I've had caramel apple tea before. That's actually better. Okay, so the caramel apple tea that I've had before, I believe, is Celestial Seasonings, and it only comes out in the fall. I believe. I'm not really sure. And it's been like a year, possibly 2, since the last time I've had it. But this is really good. I highly recommend the Twinings one. Very good. That's that. So I've been thinking, right? Oh, that's so good. I think there's a little bit of cinnamon in there. There's no ingredients on that. Right, so I've been thinking, because last week, possibly the week before, I don't really remember, we had this lecture by Jean Wilson Wolfe about Charles Dickens and Great Expectations. That was one of our required readings. And she had us go around and say what our first memory was, or what the earliest memory we can think of was. Because it starts out with Pip's earliest memory, if you've read the book. Or if you haven't, it's like the first chapter, so it's not really a spoiler. I was spoiled. Someone told me the end. Anyway, this is so good. So I think, based on, conversations and such, that your earliest memory kind of forms who you are as a person, and possibly what you'll go into in life. I'm not really sure about that, but, that's a theory I have. So if you have young children, and the memory forms, I believe, around the age of 3. I could be wrong, I'm not a science person. So if I'm wrong, please correct me. If I'm right, please tell me the science behind it in the comments. Thank you. So, theory, experiment. If you have a child around the age of 3, I don't know, just show up places that involve what you want them to do in life. So it could go wrong if you want them to be a doctor and you show up at a hospital, they might get traumatized. I don't know. I'm traumatized. Not really. I'm really comfortable in hospitals, but I have a phobia of needles, so there's that. But I also went to a lecture, talk, whatever, by author and illustrator Lauren Childs. She was talking about how her earliest memories when she was a child, her dad would always take her to galleries, and she thinks that's, she always feels at home in galleries, and she'd look at the art, and now she's an illustrator, so there's that. My earliest memory, possibly, I can't really put a timestamp on it, but one of my earliest memories is going to the library. Hello. So maybe if you want your child to be a lawyer, take them as a toddler to court cases. They might get bored and they might disrupt the case, but I don't know, maybe a case is exciting. If you're a lawyer, let me know. I've only been to workers' comp cases, and that was pretty much mumble mumble injury, mumble mumble money, mumble mumble buy. So, I don't know. Murder cases might be exciting. Anyway, so I wanted to start that as like a conversation in the comments. What is your earliest memory? And also, what do you do now? So that's like kind of part of an experiment, but also if you have a small child, let me know how that works out. It's a case study. Sort of. I don't really remember. It's been a while since I've taken psychology. Ooh, that was like sophomore year of high school, so yeah, it's been a while. I remember when I wanted to be a psychologist. Forensic psychologist. I also remember when I wanted to be a marine biologist, but like science is not for me. I could write about them. That'd be fun. So yeah, definitely 5 out of 5. Like 6 out of 5 really, because this is like wow. 5 out of 5. What am I doing? Teacups? We could do that. 5 out of 5 teacups. Towards like the last little bit, it gets kind of weird. So now I understand why they're saying, if this is even to do with how long I've been brewing it, which is 10 minutes at this point, I don't know. So like maybe it gets, it's like, I can't even describe it, it's just like really woody. Like I just took a big old bite out of a tree branch. But like the apple tree was there earlier and I was eating the apple and there was caramel on it. No, we're back. Maybe it was like, you know when you get to the stick, but this, you don't really eat the apple core. I don't know where we're at right now, but I hope you like this video. I hope you like this series. If you have any tea recommendations or topic recommendations, let me know in the comments. Tell me about your first memory. Tell me about being a lawyer. Tell me about science. But if you want to be notified when those videos come up, because they aren't super planned and they definitely aren't weekly except while I'm over here, or if we're doing a podcast, hit that bell. And sometimes it's late, so like just hit the bell, please. Just support me. Watch my other videos on my channel. Like this one. I'll see you in the comments. Bye. Yeah, it's good. It's real good.